Welcome to video number 29, and video number 29 is all about how to actually post your post and how to post a page. Now, this is not actually how to post a post. This is actually looking at the actual, how can I say, theory behind posting posts and posting pages. And this is quite important. I'm going to tell you why it's important. Number one, it's all about navigating and steering people towards your website. And if your post content or your post layout or the way that your post is structured is not correct, then this is not going to work, right? So I want you to navigate over to posts, and we're just going to chat about a couple of things. And most of the stuff we have already spoke about in the previous videos. However, in this case, we're going to discuss into more detail as to what is important when creating posts and so forth. So the most important thing about a post, and this is very important, is always to have a catchy heading. That's the most important thing, because if you don't have a catchy heading, people are not going to be interested into reading your post. So instead of writing, let's say we have an example. Let's say how to groom a cat. So we're going to say grooming cat. Okay, now the thing is, grooming a cat is, it's a good heading, right? Grooming a cat will be a great heading starter, but that's not really going to help for our SEO, right? So we're gonna go, yeah, this is how you groom a cat. And there is your whole post about creating, post about grooming a cat. So I'm just gonna go and use lorem ipsum. So actually paste a couple of content right there so that we just have a bit of content. I'm just going to go and paste it over there. So now I've got a bit of content here, and the first thing that we need to know, and this is getting back to the SEO, and I'm pasting a lot of videos on this because it's very important. If you don't understand how your layout should be to get some more clients or get some more hits to your website, then this is not going to be successful, right? So grooming a cat will be a great heading, but that's not going to be a great heading for your SEO. So we're going to go and start with the focus keywords. So the focus keyword, you will see it says here at the snippet preview, it says grooming a cat WordPress site. That's not really what we want, right? So the focus keyword would definitely be cat, and I always do it uppercase, like you can do it lowercase, whatever. So we're gonna say cat, and we're gonna say cat grooming. So we're gonna see what it gives it. So it says cat pet grooming. That's definitely going to work for us. And then the title is going to be your title should always be a question. Are your pets groomed? Right? That is a question, right? And we're going to put a question. People like open-ended questions. And a better thing yet is saying who is grooming your cat? Do you see that you're asking open-ended question, and you're kind of asking, okay, who's grooming your cat, right? And you're trying to lure people to your site. So what is this description is going to be? This description, for instance, are going to be, this is all about grooming, or this is all about getting the right people to groom your cat for you. In a service like, for instance, cat, and this is just an example, people are very finicky as to who will be able to touch their cat, right? So this is very important. And so we're saying this is all about getting the right people to groom your cat for you, and never go for someone you don't want to. That's just an example. Like, we can say whatever. Once we've done that, we're going to add a new category, because for every single instance, for every single post that you create, make sure that the category that it's located inside is relevant. So I'm just going to say this is going to be my grooming category. So I'm just going to say grooming, and I'm going to leave it as a parent category. I'm going to say add new category. So once that has been added, you'll see that it's been highlighted in the grouping, so that's good. Always make sure that your categories are listed correctly, right? And so with this SEO, we can go to the page analyst, and you can go to advanced, and you can go to social if you want a Facebook or a Google Plus description, but we're going to leave that out for now. So in essence, if we track back to what is important is grooming your cat as a title for the actual post, but the actual header of the actual title of the page will be different. Who is grooming your cat? In the actual post, you want to keep it short and sweet. You want to stick to facts, and you want to stick to bullet points. So never go and talk about long stories about the past. Always stick to the basics, right? And another thing that always lure people is if you make the actual post, or you make the actual blog personal. If you post something that's already happened to you in the past, people tend to more to listen to what you are saying, right? So always make sure that you can be able to do that. So once you've done with your post, and another thing, and I forget to actually mention, and it's a good thing that I remember this, is that always add media. People respond better to mediums, right? Not only one medium, but media. So you can add music, you can add photos, and add videos. So the more stuff you add to your blog post, the better you end up being, right? So I'm just going to leave it straight. So you can go on your own time and you can add some more media. On the tags, you're going to leave the tags you're going to add, and the tags also helps for SEO development, right? So we're going to go grooming, which is important. We're going to say cat. We're going to say cleaning. We're going to say service. We're going to say parlor. And we're just going to go and add pet and so forth. So we're adding extra tags to this, which definitely helps with SEO. So in essence, like with wrapping up, what we've done here is we've added some tags. We went and we added, grooming a cat, content. And then another important thing that you can do is looking at the layout. So I'm going to definitely go with a full page, no sidebar. And you can also add a Twitter. Remember that we've connected our social accounts with this, so you can definitely add a Twitter account to this, as well as set a default image. That also with certain themes that can definitely look good. So I'm just gonna go and just upload a random. It's all about the way that I'm doing it, not what I'm doing. So once I'm done, I'm gonna hit publish, and when everything was successful, you will see that. It will display at the top that you can view your post, and whilst we're viewing our post, we're going to double check that our title, who is grooming your cat, in the question mark, is correct, right? So you can see that the post has been published, and we're going to view this real quick. And you can see at the top it says, who is grooming your cat, in a question mark, right? So that is definitely working for me. So we can go and scroll down, and you'll see that that's social media that we did in the past. Oh gosh, it's already been uploaded. It's already there for us, so we don't need to worry about it. And it's saying who has released this post. So we can go and add a comment if we want to, just to test everything. So we can just say post comment. And this is a post, right? So we want to leave comments available definitely on this, so that people can come back to it and definitely comment about it and share it. So in essence, to wrap up all this, SEO and sharing is the main feature of getting your blog out there and getting it to the world, right? And that's what it's important. That's what's important about getting your site out there. Because if your site is not out there, you can have a great site, but in essence, if it's not out there, it's not doing its job. So that was posting a post the correct way.